And Kenshin Kawakami gets ready to throw. He'll be the starter for Atlanta. So, Steve, how do you think he'll go about handling these Mets bats today?
Well, you talk about crafty left-handers. This is a crafty right-hander. Kenshin Kawakami, veteran right-handed pitcher, outstanding curveball and cutter to neutralize and work off of his fastball in the low 90s.
Good rip on that one, but he missed it on one. The pitch. Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. Not going to go after that curveball, but it's in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Slider called third, strike, out number 1.
That slider started at him and broke down and in into the strike zone, just locked up to hit him.
And it's Luis Castillo now.
Well, the Atlanta Braves anxious for this season, knowing that they've got a solid, deep pitching staff, 1 through 5 put together. It started back in 2009. They made a push for the playoffs then, and they're hoping to get there this year.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. For the Braves, a team that over the years has had some pretty good power, they ended up with the fewest home runs in the National League last season.
Well, and that has a lot to do with Chipper Jones because, you know, Chipper Jones is a guy that gets injured a lot. He has to put in a full season in the middle of that lineup to help out with the other guys in that lineup.
Well, when you get a veteran player like Chipper Jones who's getting up in age a little bit, you have to expect a little less performance, not more performance every year. So I think the pressure is on the other guys in the lineup to deliver more.
The 1-2 on its way. That one sails by Luis Castillo watching.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
That pitch certainly not lacking movement, John.
Well, it's controlled movement, and that's why he's able to throw it so effectively to catch guys looking like he did in that at-bat.
And Jose Reyes up. No hits, 2 ABs last year against Kenshin Kawakami. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Here's the delivery. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1.
We love you, Beck. Come on, Metropolitans. Let's go, man.
The 1-1 on the ground to second. Prado throws on to first in time to retire the side. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. And next. And so Brian McCann will lead off, playing his 6th year at the majors. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there, forcing fastball up in the zone.
Change up just off the black, falls behind, 2-0. Swings, clobbers it deep, left center field. Out of here. Goodbye home run. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Now, Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him. Now, Gary, this is how you support your pitching. You get runs and you get a lead and then hope that he can hold it later. Now let's see if Atlanta can't keep adding on right now.
The pitch.
Look out. You got to get out of the way when it comes that far inside.
Ball one to begin this at bat. 1-0. And the home run there, Steve, the pitcher's going to have to be very careful now.
Well, that's right. Damage control is critical. You don't want this inning to get out of control.
He gets Escobar to swing. That's strike one. Career batting average is .336 against the Mets. Takes a swing, but the off-speed pitch gets by. 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Very little movement on this pitch at 93 miles per hour, courtesy of McCann. With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And we're going to see Diaz here.
Well, Matty Diaz had a great year for the Atlanta Braves, and the Atlanta Braves started to make a push toward the division title by trying to catch the Philadelphia Phillies when they inserted Matt Diaz in the top of their lineup. Here's a guy who hit the home run ball, 13 home runs. He finally got a chance to play every day, and that's what he needed to show, that he could be an everyday player and a productive player.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. That Diaz opportunity to use speed may be one of the areas where he's going to add to the numbers that he's put up in this 2010 season.
Well, and such a value commodity for any team is the fact that he can play multiple positions. He came up as an infielder. They moved him to the outfield. He can play both corner spots. And the fact that he can hit righties and lefties equally as well makes him so valuable throughout his career.
And Melky Cabrera up. Last year, he was 6 for 23 off the Mets. To left center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on, coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
And it's Kawakami batting. Hit on the ground towards second. And Castillo picks that one up. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. All right, first run of the game. It comes here in the second. The Braves are out in front, 1-0.